I will be answering the evaluation question, how did you use media technologies in the construction, research, planning, and evaluation stages? Research and planning. On screen right now, you can see many and the vast applications which I used to create the project I have now. And I feel these applications have helped me discover something I never knew about myself. I didn't know I was I'm a creative person as I am right now. It has gained me loads of skills which I think in later life and further education will just benefit me extremely. For example, in university, now I know applications which will make my presentation interesting. And I just feel so happy that I feel like using computers, applications, softwares, that I'm going to be so good at it now because I feel so confident. Things like Screencast-O-Matic, brilliant. Screencast-O-Matic, just you have a, whether that's your presentation, Prezi, anything on screen, it shows it while recording yourself, and you can even record your face to make it more enticing, as if it's a friendly conversation, which I used, I think, maybe 2 or 3 times. Brilliant. And then there's Flipagram, which is somewhat more of a demo to Screencast-O-Matic, but there's different situations where you can use it. For example, Screencast-O-Matic is more professional, more on projects that are bigger, for example, evaluation questions. Flipagram can use it, you can use it on more different kind of blogging. For example, locations, so you can just plop photos, add a little text to make it more enticing, and then you can even record yourself, which is great. These are the only 2 applications which I know which is free, which you're allowed to record yourself, whereas all the others, like Animoto, you have to pay a subscription, which was really, really annoying. YouTube was great. We used this application for a lot of our research. It helped us look at our inspirational film trailers like Enemy of the State, Matrix, Memento, and it just, when we watched them, it inspired us so much, and it's made us create what we have right now. PowerPoint and Prezi. PowerPoint is more of a simpler version. Prezi is the best out of Prezi and PowerPoint. Prezi is more enticing, more, it just got more variety. It moves along like when you go on slides. Brilliant. You can embed videos, pictures, videos of yourself, all of that. Vimeo is what we use to upload our film trailer on. Facebook is great. This helped us with so much research and planning, to the fact that we could put a post to our target audience and they can give us feedback. This was the most beneficial thing we chose to do, because the most important thing is to have your target audience speaking to you and saying, this is what we want, this is what we find interesting, and it helped us create what we have now. PicCollage and PicPay Post, great, simple. You plob on some photos, you create a frame, makes it so much more enticing than just static photos. Brilliant. And we all know we need these to be media rich. Animoto, great. I used it maybe 4 times, 3 times. Brilliant application. Like I said, downfall to it is you need to pay to have all its features, and I just really don't dislike that. But yeah, Animoto, you can put photos, it makes a brilliant video, very vibrant. You can add text, however, I do feel the text character count is really low, and it didn't let me express what I feel and what I want to explain to the audience. GoConquer is something similar to Prezi, however, it's mainly used for smaller blogging. Tumblr is the biggest and main application we've used. Everything goes on Tumblr, everything. And what I love about Tumblr, it's not just a site where we blog. Tumblr, you can create GIFs. Tumblr, it will create photo collages for you. You can put your videos on. great, brilliant application. And I feel all of this research and planning has helped us create what we have now. And it's helped me gain so many skills. On our research and planning, Google, IMDb, vital. Without Google, none of this would work without the search engine Google. IMDb is fantastic. It helped us so much to identify our primary audience, our secondary audience. You can search your inspirational films, as we did with Enemy of the State, Memento, Matrix. And what you do is you search your film and it will give you so many statistics. And it will help us with the demographic information. It will give us reviews on that film, whether it was good, what the audience liked, what they should have implemented a bit. It gave us the age, whether it was female, male, and whether it was female, male, and their age, and it will show who watches these films. And this helped us create and identify who our primary and secondary target audience is and who we should aim for. Fantastic. In our construction, we used a Mac. I used an iPhone, and with that Mac, we used Photoshop. The Mac is what I'm using right now, and once you get to grips with the Mac, brilliant. It is just one of the most fantastic things you can have. We use that for editing, which I'll explain in the next slide. Brilliant. You can just do anything. The phone, I feel the most. The phone has all of these applications on the App Store. And with this phone, it's portable, which means on the go, I can blog, I can research. Everything is on this phone, and it's so easy. One click and it's gone onto my Tumblr. Because it's part of a media convergence. It's got everything. The best device, I feel, out of everything within the technologies with construction, research, planning, evaluation. My phone, brilliant. I'm using it right now as well as my Mac. For the construction of our poster and magazine, we use Photoshop. I used Photoshop in year 11 for my GCSEs. However, not to the degree of not to the level of our A2 film poster and magazine. It's on a different level. Now I feel so confident with Photoshop. I feel I can go and create anything. Before, I used to just play around with it, but I never actually had to use Photoshop for a proper project, for something that's so great as in a film poster and a magazine. And now I feel very confident using it, and I feel this will give many skills for me later in life. Brilliant application, and it's made us produce what we have today. For our film trailer, so this slide tells you what we use for AS and A2. For our film trailer, we upgraded to Adobe Premiere Elements. In AS, we used iMovie. I feel iMovie was quite basic, and yeah, it did limit you to what you could do. However, A2, when we jumped into A2, we upgraded to Adobe Elements. Adobe Elements program is, I feel, so much better than iMovie. The investment was great. Adobe Premiere has so many more features, so many more song variety, and in AS we didn't have many, so we had to go and buy our songs, which was just pathetic. Adobe Premiere, the effects you can use are great, and it's what we've got now. This is the reason we've got it, is because of the program we use. And I don't think if we used iMovie, we would have got the same product that we got right now and the film and the level of film that we've got now. However, Adobe Premiere, as good as it is, it has some limitations and the effects that you can do. For example, ident. We couldn't produce, we're on iMovie, the ident that we produce right now. So at home with the Mac, we went and installed Sony Vegas Pro. As we know from the past, because we use an AS, that it's great in creating idents, and that's all we did now. And it helped us create this ident, which is great as it just links straight into the film. And we feel very privileged that we were allowed to use Vegas Pro. For evaluation, as I said, I am using right now Screencast-O-Matic and Prezi. Oh, sorry, Screencast-O-Matic and PowerPoint. Combining the two will create a very media-rich piece of evaluation. And whilst going forward, this is what I'm going to use for evaluation questions. My next post, I think I'm going to use Prezi and Screencast-O-Matic as a combination. Great applications, and I feel they are the best applications for my evaluation questions. Overall, within my construction, research, planning, and evaluation, and this whole project as a whole, it has helped me with my confidence, helped me with my skills, and I think I can take this in further life, which is brilliant.